Hello everyone, I am Tessellating Hexagons, back with another serving of Cursed Mountain, and I was clever enough to try holding my breath during that last loading screen, which I cut out because this is the start of the episode. Needless to say, I should probably continue breathing because that's a necessary prerequisite of continued life, which is something this game knows plenty about, I'm sure. In the last episode, we had a surprising boss encounter. So, good for it. There was some incense that I saw, and I finally collected it. Now, can I go through this door? Nope. Okay, well, we shall just... In this part of the world, are there just random ladders lying around every which way from Sunday, or whatever the local term for the 7th day of the week is? Yeah, America, fight me. Oh god, camera, don't be like... Okay. Thanks. Thanks for listening to me when I... Oh, hi. I was gonna say... You know, thanks for obeying me when I'm saying don't be like this. Ah yes, see if I can remember what the various gestures are. Then again, they are fairly straightforward, and the one that I compared to like a fishing rod in the previous episode, which is a bit of a random comparison, I admit. Okay, needlessly cinematic. That sounded like a name, like I was addressing someone. Okay, so where was I? Oh yeah, there was the gesture that I compared to casting out a fishing rod. It's supposed to be hold the wheel remote vertically and like shunt it forwards, like with the A button like parallel to your nose, parallel to collect. Make it go forwardsy. Now, which way do I go? Up the bonus ladder? Because I thought I saw... Oh. I thought I saw like a slab or like a bit of roof that was slanted downwards so I could walk across it. Evidently, ding dong, I was wrong. Yeah, switching it up because maybe some people don't have access to your standard continental breakfast. Maybe I should check my privilege as a European. Whoo, there's someone around the corner. Well, what do you want me to do, game? Now, I'll just... I love that! That I could just walk past the enemies and give exactly 0 shits and a waffle. That implies that I do still care somewhat, the fact that I've... Oh, hi! Awarded him a waffle of care. So that was pointful. I get the impression I should have gone round the other way, because then I would have had a bit more of a what they call the drop on him. Can I crawl through this window? Then what was the purpose of being up here? Or did I just completely miss the way? Oh, I was too busy being killed to realise that there was actual progress to be made up here. And for some reason, just this specific, not even platform, but this bit reminds me of Angel Island as it was depicted in Sonic Adventure 1. Which, I don't care what anyone says, that is a good game, and I will disagree with anyone who disputes this. Will I ever let's play it? I've got something planned, but no promises just yet. Door! No door. Okay, kind of completely unrelated tangent, also that's totally not an arena. There was a song that I heard on the radio once. I think it was on Sunday during I think it was Elaine Page's like 2 hours of songs from musicals or whatever it is that she does. It might not even have been her. But they were playing songs from like upcoming musicals. Oh hi. Huh. Oh. What? Can I help you? So I cleansed this little thing over here, which I'm not sure what it is just yet, by fishing rodding the nunchuck. And, bobble-headed Buddha? What? What am I reading? The Wrath of Ekajati, the protector of mantras who has only one breast, is a powerful... Okay. Destroys obstacles, brings good luck, and intense religious enjoyment. I don't mean to insult other people's beliefs, because obviously that's what I'm doing here, but that's just... It's not even in my items, it's just... This god, prophet, whatever, who has only one breast. Like, thanks for specifying, I really needed to know. So, yes, the story I was getting to. I remember listening to the radio whilst in the car at some point. I'm just gonna completely ignore the impending enemy and just take this incense. Okay, where are you? There you are. I'll get to the point in the story eventually, I'm sure. Wait, where'd you go? Did it just take one shot to... Oh! Oh, is that what that thing did? I can just shoot things now and they die. Could be completely wrong. I'll get to the story, I swear. So, they were playing a song supposedly from like an upcoming musical, I think, maybe? If only because I'd never heard it before and never heard of it. And I tried Googling it afterwards, and there was no sign of it anywhere on the internet. But it... like, there was this... I think the scenario was... there was a pig in the house for some reason, and they were trying to rationalize it with their mother or aunt or something, but then also hide it from everyone else. And so... whoever it is that's trying to... okay, they're saying, okay, mother, there's a pig. But then everyone else is like, no, you're crazy, there is no pig. And the song is like, oh, there's a pig in the house. There's a pig. No pig. Pig. No pig. I feel like that's a relevantly kind of thing off the back of the mantra that has one breast. That I received absolutely no visual feedback for having ignited the incense. Like, I'm just going up to these things and press... Can you be helped? Going up to these things and pressing A, and it's just done. Like, I don't get an animation, I don't get any warning, don't get any... Oh, speaking of warning, am I about to be run into by that ghost who's been patrolling around? And is he a jump scare doodle? Is he putting out the incense? Is he pulling the power supply out? Well, not that you'd know much about power supplies, being dead and double dead because murder by Kartrika. Oh, come on, I have the wrath of the single breast. Where'd you go? Oh, you're right on top of me. Where are you going? Yeah, sit the fuck down. Okay, then. Why? I haven't given a stance on whether I'd defend this game in a court of law or anything. But, I mean, obviously that's me taking my train of thought a little bit too far. I haven't said yet whether I would defend this game against people criticising it, or if I would join them in criticising it. But, okay, that is some muddy-ass texturing. It's not bad, but I don't know yet whether I'd go so far as to say that this game is good. Where was I going with this? There are things that this game does that I question. There are moments that are needlessly strange. I will destroy all of the things. Now, can I slash through one of these curtains? Apparently not. Oh, we do have a book. I did wonder whether opening that curtain thing was required. Okay, the fact that you're telling me there's a secret door, which I've already found, says to me that this is indeed the optional, that the required path, and going in to get that book is the optional fuck. But, just in case, do tell me. Huh. By that, do you mean someone who has a third eye only because they were told they do? In which case, it was really obvious where it was hidden because it was like hazing and shit. You people need to... Okay, don't mind me just grabbing ladder rungs that aren't even there. But you people need to step up your chanting game, or... charm? What would be the right word for it? Mantra, protective seal... Bork, bork, bork. Why is there a book on your roof? Oh, good. More words from Frank, my favourite, presumably dead individual. Rude? I'm sorry, I'm reading this, like, at this kind of pace. That's not helpful at all, but... don't... If it has T in the name, it can't be bad. So... yeah, so we've established, beyond any conceivable doubt, that Frank is an asshole, and Eric is kind of... a bit nicer? Like, you can sort of tell, personality-wise, he's probably cut from the same cloth, but... Frank is definitely the dicker of the two. The sort of person whose pinosity is wrapped up entirely in his personality and not a single percentoid in his genitalia, because that's completely relevant to the subject under discussion, which I feel is like a sideways reference. Is this the other side of that door from earlier? I don't see why it would be, but it might be. I can't tell. Inconclusive. It may be. So, let us continue our gentle jog towards the inexplicable nebulous glow upon yonder ridge. Gameplay! Yeah! I don't mean to sound so cynical. I mean, I don't want to sound overly positive about this game, but I don't want to sound overly critical either. Because so far, this game's a solid 5 out of 10. Even though, like, I admit, I wanted to go into this taking the piss at every turn, and it's given some argument for that quick time. Okay, quick time event, you're officially a 4 out of 10. No, but oh wow, a literal broken bridge and another fucky camera. I did want to go into this sort of not completely taking the piss, but at least more jovial. And the game has given cause for me to believe that I should give it some credit where necessary, rather than just completely ragging on it. And it could well have been a really, really good game had they had like the right budget and right developers behind it. And so I think they made the best with what they had. But it's not maximum quality. Seriously, camera, can you not? Well, might as well just... Okay, thank you. Oh, hi. Don't mind me completely missing with my projectile Katrika. Where'd you go? Oh, you're down there now. Whenever I say Katrika, I want to follow up with Rodriguez. Like, that's... I'm fairly sure that's not a name, Katrika Rodriguez, but... shout out to you if you exist. And, okay, this kind of highlights what I was saying in the last episode, how I did take a fair bit of damage both from the quote-unquote boss encounter from last time, and also a bit of careless damage when fighting ghosts as well. And I've almost completely, like, I think I would be at full health right now, were it not for the fact that I got that extra chunk somewhere and I don't know where. So, the whole thing with the incense, like, I guess it's good that I'm hoarding it now because I might need it more later, but for the moment it seems completely pointless because I'm healing so naturally without having to spend resources. Anyway.
Shaman's tent. Jomo Menmo.
So, extended cutscene? Or a fight? Or both? Hey. Hoi! Hoi!
Climber's log. 18,000 feet. Suddenly, the same queasy feeling I had at Bennett's. Some kind of drugged incense. She asked for something that belonged to Frank. Muttering, murmuring. Her apprentice, Mingma Yangzi, performed rituals with Frank. Prepared him to climb the sacred one. Feeling woozy. Only Jomo Menmo can appease goddess. Baldilamo's wrath. She says follow, but don't trust senses. Use inner eyes.
Follow Jomo Menmo!
Am I taking... I'm not taking damage in here. Just woozitude and slow movement.
Come! You follow! Come here!
Oh, I can't run either. I was holding down the Z button, nothing's happening, so... Whoa! Jug trip. Yes. I kind of want to call this episode Jug Trip now, even though that's just...
She drugged me. Hard to follow.
Just this sequence. I can't even use the third eye thing. Are we going to walk off a cliff? Are we going full Icelandic tradition here, where It's not my fault you drugged me up, you individual. Going all Icelandic tradition where you feed me slightly not fully fermented shark so that I'll go blind and wander into a volcano. That is the speed read definition of a thing that Icelandic people used to do. Because they have this traditional meat where they they get a shark, kill it, piss on it, bury it. They do a whole load of things to it. It's like the Icelandic version of surströmming, but with a shark. And if it doesn't ferment properly, then it can make you blind or...
What matter you?
You fucking drugged me! What the fuck do you think the matter is? Jesus! If you eat it at the wrong time, it can have serious adverse effects, including blindness, and so sometimes, to get rid of unwanted guests, Icelandic people would feed incomplete shark to guests and send them off towards the nearest volcano, because Iceland is just crazy like that. But we're kind of on the opposite side of the world from Iceland. Not quite. It's not entirely Antipodean. Seriously, I could still swing the thing, I just can't do anything else. Also, the Wiimote has been rhythmically rumbling throughout this entire sequence. Apparently this game just hates AA batteries. I'm guessing that would drain the batteries a bit faster, but what am I saying? Of course it would. It's a fucking haptic response as opposed to no haptic response. Of course it'll drain the batteries faster. Shut up, Tess. Cutscene.
I can't make it all out. She's trying to appease the goddess. Listening for the goddess's response.
I am here.
Brother steal Migma. Rape goddess mother. Your blood to pay.
What the fuck? So we're dead, right? I was saying that Frank is an asshole, and now we're dead because we're probably not dead, otherwise that would just be the end of the game there, and this is episode 5.
Still alive. Oh, a climber's log. 18,000 feet. Survived a deep fall into... some sort of charnel ground. Bones everywhere. Very dark. Jomo Menmo tried to kill me. Must be some way out.
Well, I mean, it's not all that surprising, considering we've had all these less than subtle clues about how the locals feel about Western people trying to climb the mountain. Especially if Frank really did do the nasty without permission to Jomo Menmo's understudy. Which way... See, I'm going backwards from where we started, and there's stuff here. This is making me worry, because I should end the episode... And we... Oh! Am I going to get another breast? Is it just a book? Is it just a book that says fuck you over and over again? I'm guessing that this is just like... Oh, Oh! It's these prophecies that give me extra bits of health. What? Well, it was lucky like, the Donkey Kong Country games have taught me well, except I've literally never played any of them. I don't much care for them, but still. It's a good thing I went back there to check. But anyway, I think that's video game prophecy-ese for there are 4 things we have to do to get out of here. But I'm looking at the time and thinking that's probably best saved for the next episode. So, I have been, and will continue to be, Tessellating Hexagons, and in the next one... Well, I'm probably going to have to recollect that book and this incense because we've had our save point now, but that's for me to worry about. See you in the next one.